Hey, Paul. Congrats on being first. That's how I feel in your chat. It's just like, I need it. I want it. I must have it. I don't like the song. Nope. 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 That's okay. Nope. Oh, this one's good. All the coins belong to me. Yeah, they're coins for now. I might make them into minties or mint. Because coins are mint, I guess. I don't know. Chocolate coins, maybe? Chocolates? I haven't decided yet. They had to be something other than peanuts because channel points are peanuts. So, if that makes sense. Makes sense in my head. Gotta make sure that they're differentiated. But yeah. Tiz said that he will be here soon. He's not gonna be here the entire time. Chocolate coins. Paul, you can't eat them. Tiz was actually just asking me whether or not mods could win the monthly draw. Because he's like, I'm pretty sure I'd be untouchable. I'm like, well, you've already lost out on first. So. But I'm glad that I'm keeping it open to mods as well, because, I mean, you leave it open to mods. It is a challenge. So, who's going to win? Paul or Tiz? You've already got a jump on him, because you've got 1,000, and he's got, if he's second, he'll be 500, I think? Yeah. I think that's what it was set as, 500 for second place. But, yeah. It's gonna be fun. Oh, he just read that. It's 1,500 and 250. Which I think those are good levels for those. But, I don't know about you, but I am excited for this game. I am super, super excited for the game today. Because, I have no idea what's going on with this stuff. Like, just the sheer amount of stuff in the game is absolutely insane. And, like, of course my brain's going all ADHD, going, I gotta look at everything. Gotta look at all the things. And so, I'm kind of glad that I set it as, story mode so that I have enough time to look at everything. 1,000.
Ali, you're being ADHD. Please focus.
I'm allowed to be ADHD right now. I'm not even in the game. 1,750, 500. Yeah, I think it's good the way it is. I think it's good the way it is, because it's already creating the right amount of tension between people, because everyone's fighting over first and camping out the stream to get first. It makes sense to me. So I think it does create the right kind of energy there. Yep. Gives incentive to try and be first. Exactly. But I am really interested in what we were talking about before stream with setting up the intense moderation. I'm going to turn music down a little bit because it's sounding really loud to me. Maybe it's just in my heads. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Hi, Tiz! We weren't talking shit behind your back. What are you talking about? Okay, now it's really low. There we go. You can see the chat log, yeah. But, so we were just discussing the different things that we have available. So first is already taken, but second and third are still available. And Paul and I were actually talking about the different stuff that we can do with StreamerBot for moderation. And so I'm really looking forward to figuring out how to do that, because we were talking about this game, we were talking about a movie and having a reference to it. So Demolition Man is a movie that my husband introduced to me a couple years ago, and it's an R-rated movie, but there's one scene where this guy from the past is in the future now, and he starts cussing, and he's getting fined credits for the verbal morality statute. And so it's just constantly, you've been fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality statute, and stuff like that. And so we're trying to figure out a way to set it up in this bot where, like, if what it will do is it will catch any words that aren't already caught by anything else, and this is going to be even for mods. So basically it'll catch anything you say, Tiz, anything Paul says. Basically, yeah. So you gain points by being first, or by rating, or hosting, or donating, or all those different actions. But if you curse, you start losing points, and it'll keep track of your specific infractions. So and it'll have it potentially, depending on how advanced we get with the coding, it'll keep track of how many times you've cursed. And after like 3 times, it'll like time you out for a certain amount of time, and it'll like maybe trigger a sound saying, "You are the weakest link, goodbye," something like that. I'm not sure yet, but that way, like, there's going to be a couple different categories, like it's either going to be how many times you've done it, or the severity of the curse itself. So like minor curses versus hate speech, though I think I won't do the categories because of the fact that that just gets a bit too, it gets too complicated doing the categories. But I think I might just keep it to infractions and let the other moderation bots do like the hate speech and stuff. Congrats on winning the jump game, Paul. I saw that both of you were going for it. Alright, that being said, I'm surprised this hasn't triggered the second redeem. Cough, cough. But it is time for us to start a video game. So... Yeah, but it's still in the, It's still in the whatchamacallit, the redeems. You can still redeem second. So, just saying. No. That's not what I mean. Like, second place. The, first, second, third redeems. So you can still claim second, is what I'm saying. Anyways. Time to get into the video game before I get too much more ADHD. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the music. Get us on over to the back video game. Still haven't figured out how it works, Paul? Could you show him where it is? Wait, it's not listed? That's not right. Okay, Paul, we're gonna have to mess with that. Yeah, refresh and see if it works. Because it looks like it's working. Anyways, I'll let you guys figure that out. I'm gonna go ahead and load the game.
Now, Team Popo, what's your answer?
The left half of his body. What the?
I saw it too, 6 years ago.
6 years
The
ago.
other half of the corpse.
That body teleported here from a parallel world! Ryuki is supposed to be here?
It's a lot. Are you drunk, sir? Where's Jenny? No, he's asleep.
They're gone.
They're gone.
Where to?
I don't know. Maybe to the mirror world?
Mirror world.
What?
Genny, being this man. Full name, Gen
Ugh.
Ishiogane.
What the heck?
I met him several times in the past when I was in Date's left eye socket.
What?
Yeah. Genny is the owner of this fusion restaurant, Brahmin. He runs it all by himself without hiring any help. Where could he be? It's not like him to leave his customers like this. Jin Furue's other half was found. The other side of his corpse. The one we couldn't find 6 years ago. The time of his death was around 12 o'clock today. What do you think that means? Answer me, Ryuki! You were in charge of the HB case, weren't you?
That made me jump.
Make it a sidebar, please.
Ugh.
Just what kind of dream is he having?
How should I know?
Should we try wink syncing?
Forget it.
Wink syncing?
Just be a wasted battery. Ryuki, please, tell me about 6 years ago. I want to know all about what happened back then. The HB case and the explosion are related. If I can solve the HB case, maybe I can figure out where he is.
Oh, Date.
I'll take a double shochu curry shot.
It made me
This is
jump again.
futile, Mizuki. Ryuki's blood alcohol level is 0.32%. He is quite intoxicated.
Shock him.
In fairness, the reason he's like this now is because of that incident. He had psychological issues before, but the events of the case deepened his condition. As you can see, he now spends his days drowning himself in alcohol.
So if we solve this case, we might be able to heal his trauma?
It's possible.
That would be nice.
Then it's all the more reason for him to help. For his own sake, too.
Still, I doubt he would wake up even if you cut his eyelids off.
Ugh.
What will you do?
Isn't it obvious? I'll sync with him. Come on, Ryuki. Wake up!
No dice.
Hey! I said wake up! Oh, look! A porno mag!
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to work on Ryuki.
Ah, dang it!
I suspect Date would have woken up instantly.
Come on, big brother! Wake up! Wake up! If you don't hurry, you're gonna be late.
He's awake?
That worked?
Nurse, pour some soy sauce on me, please.
What?
Right down the middle.
Oh my. Okay, no more options. Mugs on the table. Menu. Table.
It's a picture of Ganesha, the Hindu god. Ganesha is worshipped as the god of wealth, especially by merchants.
Blackboard menu. Kitchen. Empty other than stockpot. Posters. Alcohol. Spices. Freezer door. Refrigerator case. Counter. Anything else around here that I can... Beer case, oil drum, houseplant, door. Alright. Yeah, that's probably where the guy would be if he's working. The freezer. Because he's frozen. Oh, excuse me. So what, you just hauled his butt all the way there? I mean, I knew she was strong, but dang. Where's Boss?
Wait, you didn't see her at the stadium?
I did, but she's not back yet?
Of course not. This is Boss we're talking about. She's probably at a host club in Kabukicho, licking the salt off her third tequila shot right about now.
Why are you still working here? Futa Amanoma, but everyone calls him Pewter. No, I'm sure you can figure out why. I don't remember. Pewter. About the case.
I know. I got the report. Jin Furroway's right half was found in Studio Devitas 6 years ago. The other half was found at the stadium today, correct? But the corpse's estimated time of death was around 12 today. No signs of the body having been frozen, and Jin doesn't have any twins. The theory of the right and left half belonging to different people was debunked earlier, too.
What do you mean?
We got the DNA results. The DNA extracted from Jin's right half 6 years ago. The base sequence was an exact match with the left half that was found. A 100% match. They definitely belong to the same person. The right half was found 6 years ago on February 10th. Today is also February 10th. What could it mean?
That's interesting. So, same day,
Mizuki,
6
do you
years
really
difference.
intend to sync with him?
Would it be a problem because he's drunk or something?
No, but what I mean is, you haven't gotten permission from Boss, have you?
Do I need permission?
I understand how you feel, Mizuki. I'm sure you want to solve the HB case more than anyone. After all, you lost 2 very precious things due to that incident. Date, of course, and
Your eye.
your left eye.
So that's how she lost it.
At least we didn't have to extract your eye to insert the AI ball. There was nothing left to extract.
I am glad the room was vacant. I don't do well with roommates.
Listen, you shouldn't delve too deeply into this case. I have a very bad feeling about all this.
Don't worry. Boss didn't technically give me permission to sync, but she did assign the investigation to me.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah,
There will be no turning back.
I know.
I see. What happened 6 years ago? Ryuki's memories may hold the answer.
I wasn't able to look at him and look around. That was a mistake.
Mizuki, the time limit within Somnium is 6 minutes. Stay there any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed into the subject's mind.
I got it. This isn't my first time syncing, you know.
Okay then, let's begin.
Whee! Here we go. Oh no. No. No! Why? Ugh.
I've been practicing. How's my dancing?
Shit.
Yeah, looking good. Wriggling around like a freshly caught shrimp.
No, not you two. I'm too cute to be a shrimp.
Hey, listen. Now's no time for a dance number. We have an investigation to handle.
Ah, yes. My apologies. I felt compelled.
I unironically hate that song.
Oh, Mizuki. Do you know your way around Somnia?
Yes.
If you are assigned to this case, you will be sinking many times, I'm sure. Would you like a refresher?
No.
Nah, it's fine. I've synced plenty of times already.
Well, if you do run into any issues, you can always check the manual. The manual explains syncs and Somnia comprehensively.
Roger that.
Got it. Thanks. Alright then.
This desk and camera are from the interrogation room.
But there's no walls or ceiling. What am I supposed to do in a place this bare?
Well, before anything, Somnium scan! Activate!
Alright, so 3 locks. Dispel Ryuki's hallucinations and find the truth. He's trapped in hallucinations, help him overcome them and discover the truth. Reduction speed 1/4, interaction times 1 out of 4, retry count unlimited.
This layer of Ryuki's Somnium appears to have 3 mental locks.
gonna go ahead and make a worried about life.
Worried about health?
It's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to actually make a save.
So
There we
I
go.
gotta unlock those, right?
Correct. By doing so, the truth is found in the deepest layer.
Okay, I'll start with this room first.
Right. There isn't much to interact with, but there must be a way to continue. A folding chair. Same as the kind in the interrogation room.
Sit.
Try sitting on it.
There. Oh. What?
Oh my. Oh, hi, Ryuki.
Ryuki!
Mizuki, now is your chance to question him.
Okay. Updated depth. Cool. Current location unlocked. Next log. Slap him awake, appeal to his emotion. I really want to slap him. Slap him.
Mizuki, you cannot get away with this just because
Ah,
you're a member
come
of
on,
law enforcement.
Iva. Spoil
According
sport.
to Criminal Law Entry 195, Special Civil Assault, you can be punished for abuse of authority.
Chill, we're in a dream. It's fine.
Well, at this rate, we won't get anything out of him. Wake up! Fine. Screw it. Guess I'll just do what has to be done.
Iva, that's enough. You're violating Criminal Law Entry 195.
Oh man. Appeal to his emotion?
Ryuki, I am sure your mother, watching you from heaven, doesn't want to
He's
see
still
you.
got the handprint.
Just let it all out. It will make you feel better.
This isn't working. We need to ask him more directly.
Don't make your mother cry, Ryuki! You can atone for your sins. And when we are done here, we can visit her grave. How does that sound?
We don't even know if his mom's
I
dead.
think you're enjoying this way too much.
Alright, that didn't work.
Ryuki, can you tell me what you know about the HB case?
Why do you keep making me remember? Damn it. Damn it. I was so close to finally forgetting.
That got a reaction.
Stop!
Iva?
Oh, yikes.
Iva, you okay?
Yeah, it just got really bright. What was that explosion?
That blue thing. Is it an eyeball?
It's gone. Okay, so we haven't made any
Ryuki,
real
do you know the culprit?
progress.
What is this? Wait, it's a reverse sync.
What?
Ryuki's consciousness is flowing into your brain, Mizuki.
That's not good. It's the soup. And the ice pick from the last game.
Huh? This is...
Mr. Date's house.
Tama! 25 eyeballs gained. I don't remember what I used the eyeballs for. Remember the case. Remind them of... Blah?
What is this? Soup?
The culprit's name.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Intrusion thwarted.
So I'm just gonna go back and forth? It is a fever dream.
We've defended against Ryuki's consciousness.
So is everything okay?
It should be, but it is peculiar. Usually, the sinker goes into the subject's mind. But for some reason, the subject's consciousness was able to slip into your mind.
Is it because he's got
But
Tama?
you should be fine now. We have blocked the route of intrusion. We are reconnecting to Ryuki's mind via another path.
That's good. But why did that happen?
The heck? That's different. Is this the state of his mind? Ooh, okay, so there are two different routes. Can't remember the name.
This place is...
It's the cathedral.
Oh, so this is what you were talking about.
Hey, is that rubble?
It appears as though the collapse was halted halfway through.
The cathedral.
Oh, it's Ryuki.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's go.
Wait, Mizuki. You can only remain in Somnia for 6 minutes, 360 seconds. For some reason or another, the passage of time in the interrogation room was slower. But that is not the case now.
You need me to find the info within 6 minutes, right?
While I remain still, time almost stops. But time progresses when I am in motion.
That's the system that Pewter came up with, right? I swear that Pewter is like a tech god. Thank you, XCon!
That's an interesting way to compliment someone.
Duh.
Anyway, if you are stuck, simply stop moving and observe your surroundings. Look at the map and try to get a hold of the situation. Understood?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. Go ahead and check that don't display this message again box.
I don't have that function.
Hi, Master E.T. I can't pick up the eyeball.
Oh?
Oh, there we go. I'm assuming I gotta run over to him.
What's this? We're surrounded.
But by what?
The rubble turned into a hand. Ryuki's dream sure is creepy.
That is kind of creepy.
Darn. We cannot get through. We need to find a way out of here. A brazier. I can interact with this for whatever reason.
Inspect.
It looks like a normal brazier.
Touch it.
No.
Please, come on. Just the tip, please.
Okay then. Hot! Or not?
So it's fire that's not hot?
This fire must have shadow traits.
Shadow traits?
Different properties from the real world. For example, consider fire that is not hot. It is as though it is missing a property that it has in the real world. These shadows are usually heavily affected by the nature of dreams, so we might not extinguish this fire in the usual predictable fashion.
Okay. Ryuki's dream is trapped by the shadows. The shadows are blank.
Mizuki, I have obtained a key.
What's that?
A key is a new function that Pewter came up with. It uses an algorithm to clarify the rules of a Somnium world or the sync subject's psyche.
In other words, it tells you how the dream works?
Correct.
Damn, we can do that now? Pewter's legit.
The sync system has evolved greatly.
The key can help with unlocking mental locks and better understanding the subject. By searching more, the key will be updated and information accumulated.
So the more I search, the more hints I get.
The start of the sync, it's hidden, it opens as I inspect things. Keys are crucial to the depths of the Somnia. When stuck, try checking them. On lock info, you can view the objective steps and keys. Oh my god. When stuck in a Somnium, open the lock info to find more clues. Cool, probably won't ever use this. Okay, bye.
It's a torch. It's on fire.
Breathe in, breathe out. Inspect.
It's a normal torch. I can feel the heat of the fire. There is nothing different.
Oh, I see.
The shadows are always missing one aspect.
It's a torch. Breathe in what?
The torch, duh.
What do you mean, duh? That wasn't an obvious answer.
I want you to extinguish it by sucking in with your nose.
Master E.T., thank you for the sub!
I have never heard of such a thing.
You'll never know till you try.
Fine.
I had a feeling that wouldn't work.
It's a torch.
Breathe out. Whoa!
Wow.
I could do well as a street performer.
That looks fun. I'm gonna try that at home.
Please don't.
I'm kidding. Blowing it out won't work.
Okay. What if I blow out over here?
It is not getting bigger or smaller.
Blowing on it didn't make it waver either.
Is this fire real?
Interesting.
A brazier.
If this brazier is a shadow, we can't extinguish it in the normal way.
Let's try something that doesn't normally extinguish fires.
All right, suck in really hard.
I do have amazing suction.
Phrasing! What the heck?
Amazing suction! Bravo! Marvelous!
What the heck is this game?
Looks like the shadow traits were the key after all.
Alright, we've made progress.
That rubble there. Is that lower than before?
Do we have another time limit?
If we do, we cannot be wasting time. All right, let's chase after Ryuki. If you get lost, use the map.
Yeah, I know.
Anything else to investigate? Not that I can see.
Hey, Ryuki.
It's not my fault. Please forgive me! Forgive me! Damn it!
Uh-oh. Two of them has guns.
We're trapped in this space again.
But if we get rid of something with the shadow trait, maybe we can get out.
Okay. Ryuki is blank. He's still holding on to blank and blank. Brandy. Evolver. Okay, let's go with Brandy.
It's a bottle of brandy.
Inspect.
It looks like a normal brandy bottle.
Is this Ryuki's favorite drink?
Yes, I've seen Ryuki drink this brand before. Ryuki was drinking right before the sink, which is probably why it showed up in his dream.
He's just a drunkard.
I do think Ryuki has a reliance on alcohol.
That's called being alcoholic.
Though it is all mental, it is not easy to overcome such an addiction. You don't have to sympathize with him, but you should at least understand.
I see. Oh, yay! I got a timey!
Sweet, we still got
timey is,
timies.
don't you?
Love it.
It's like a useful item that changes the flow of time, right?
For the most part. Timey is a material capable of modifying the way the brain processes time. By using this, you can slow down or speed up time in the Somnium world.
I invented it!
Yeah, we know, Pewter.
You go, Pewter!
You cannot hold on to too many at a time, so be sure to use them as they come.
Okay.
It's brandy.
Puke or drink? Drink.
If you say so.
That face!
That's how you're gonna drink it?
Woo! Oh, I'm feeling good. It's me, Aiba.
Oh my god.
You okay?
Mizuki, can you pet me?
Pet you?
Pet me! Pet me till I explode!
Aiba's bugging out.
If you don't pet me, I'm going to self-destruct. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Aiba, you're scaring me. Get a hold of yourself.
My head hurts. Stop yelling.
Jeez. I should have never told you to do that.
That's hilarious. Ryuki is blank. He's still holding on to his regrets and blank. Alright, so worth exploring that. But I want to use the timing.
Why do you want me to puke?
I thought it might help you remember when Ryuki puked.
I can try.
So?
No. Though I am starting to taste something sour.
Aiba, you can taste sour?
Anyway, this is pointless. I do not want to keep trying.
Okay. Ryuki is burdened by what happened in the past. He is still holding on to his regrets and blank. That was all for that. Yeah, it was. Alright, Evolver.
An Evolver is floating.
Oh boy. Okay. Inspect it.
It's an Evolver. Standard issue for Abyss members.
Is it Ryuki's?
Unless there is a special request, all members are issued the same firearm, so we cannot tell. But there is one thing I notice.
What is it?
I do not feel any electromagnetic forces.
Which means what?
The Evolver utilizes electromagnetism, so it should be emitting electromagnetic waves.
Oh, maybe it's one of those shadow trait things.
Perhaps.
Okay, so we got a timey. Sweet.
It's an Evolver.
Apparently it costs... Let's shoot him, then shoot us.
Are you sure? This might have ill effects on Ryuki's mind.
It's fine!
You should take this a little more seriously. My apologies, Ryuki. I have no choice.
Huh. It didn't hit?
It went through.
I guess there's no point shooting Ryuki.
He's in denial. Okay.
It's an evolver. Which method do you want to try? Inside the mouth?
You don't have any second thoughts about this?
I do. But my job is to support you, Mizuki. Above all else, I believe in and obey your orders.
I see. Thanks. In that case, can you ignore my last command? What the? Aiba! Aiba!
It was a blank. My ears are ringing.
Jeez. Your nose and ears have been through a lot today, huh?
I have other holes. I'll be fine.
Phrasing!
What were you planning on using the other holes for?
It appears obeying your command was the right thing to do. Good job, Mizuki. Well done.
Oh, yeah. Glad it worked.
Ryuki? No.
Ryuki!
So he wants to, but he can't.
It's no use. Me dying isn't gonna fix anything!
Or rather, he's tempted to.
Are these feet?
That's a whole ass body.
I can't die yet. I'll carry this forever!
What are you guilting yourself for, dude? Okay, so we're almost to remembering, or are we just remembered?
Let's chase after Ryuki.
Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
This again.
I have noticed how that hasn't crashed. Please do not jinx it.
But now we know what to do. We need to find the thing with shadow traits and break it, right?
Yes, most likely. But it looks like we can only interact with Ryuki.
Okay, so which Ryuki has shadow traits?
Hey, Ryuki.
I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I'm really sorry. I have to live with this for the rest of my life.
Is it bad that I immediately want to kick him? Let's inspect him first. It's already 2 seconds.
He has a scrawny face, but it's a Ryuki that can be found anywhere.
Oh my god.
Found anywhere?
There is nothing wrong with him.
So this Ryuki isn't a shadow.
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Oh, that was amazing.
I'm sorry.
Well, it is the most expensive one, so let's get this one.
Ryuki, I do not fully understand your situation, but you cannot be so hard on yourself. Think of all the people even stupider than you.
Exactly.
Some stupid morons cry when an elementary school kid burns their porno mags and get so upset they take a whole week off work without pay.
Are we talking about Dante?
But even those people have friends. If you can't take on the burden by yourself, rely on others. He ignored me. That hurts me more than him.
Maybe he doesn't need to be cheered up.
Why are they talking about you?
I'm sorry.
There
Kick him.
could be negative consequences.
It's fine, just kick his ass.
That sounds awfully violent. I'll try it.
No, thunk.
Ow. That looked painful.
He disappeared, but nothing happened.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing's changing. What a waste of a good kick.
We should inspect the other Ryukis.
Okie dokie. Ryuki B.
Hey, Ryuki.
I can't forget about what I did. I have no future.
Let's inspect him.
His face is pitiful, but it is a typical Ryuki.
What's a typical Ryuki?
I mean, he looks normal.
He's probably not a shadow.
Nah. No crazy dances?
I can't forget about what I did.
Okay. Congrats on second! Who was it? Demon? Congrats on second! Let's not use a timey. Let's pet him.
Boys love it when you do that. Boss told me.
But I am not very adept at pampering people.
That makes it even better.
I do not understand your logic, but if you say so. Pet, do not be so hard on yourself.
Quit being so shy. Put your heart into it.
Fine. Pet.
Stop, you're gonna pet his head off.
That is a flat hand noogie.
I can't forget.
Alright,
Are you
speed
sure?
him up.
He's so down on himself. He looks like he needs a good punch.
You're thinking of Date.
I am not so sure about that. But get a hold of yourself!
And he's gone.
Oh, that killed him.
But nothing changed.
Only one Ryuki left.
Which means getting rid of him didn't do anything.
Let's inspect another Ryuki.
Alright. Mirror you.
Ryuki.
I did nothing wrong. I forgot it all. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my days.
I don't think so. Inspect.
His face irritates me, but it is the usual Ryuki.
But Ryuki doesn't usually look this happy.
He doesn't look happy. He looks manic.
He doesn't have a shadow.
No shadow. That means this Ryuki is...
Fake.
Yes, it could be the shadow trait we are looking for.
I did nothing wrong.
Let's see. 8 seconds. 5 seconds. Let's kick him.
Good timing. I was getting annoyed.
Oh, you seem enthusiastic about this.
Get a hold of yourself!
Oh, punch right through him.
Huh?
Didn't connect.
I did
So
nothing wrong.
This game is actually the second one in the series. If you want to watch the first one, VOD is on my YouTube. So go ahead and check it out there. But let's see, 8 seconds. Let's put it down to 4 seconds and agree with him.
This Ryuki doesn't have a shadow. And something's weird about how positive he is.
That must be the shadow trait.
So we should do the opposite of what he wants.
Yes, the don't encourage the psychotic breakdown plan.
Ota would probably love the praise, but this is Ryuki, the honor student we're talking about here.
Ryuki, you're doing well. Just forget it all. You did nothing wrong. No one's going to resent you. Boss and everyone else accepts you. Just rest. Take some time off. Enjoy yourself.
No! That's not... Stop! It's all my fault! Which is why I needed to do something!
Oh?
All right, our plan worked.
No, 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 no! No forgiveness! No mercy! Never! Never!
Yikes. Oh my.
The fire.
Alright.
There's no going back.
What is Ryuki holding on to that's hurting him like this?
Seriously. Okay, there he is. There's also something over here.
Hey, this police ID is...
What?
Ryuki!
Rain, thank you for the follow.
I'm sorry. I didn't think this would happen.
You're gonna solve everything.
Blood.
Let's get out of here, Mizuki.
Alright. And that's apparently the end of it. Awaken, dropped rubble. 30 eyeballs. And plenty of time, too. Achievement unlocked. Determination. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy the stream. Alright, chapter 2. Dispossessed. Stop jinxing me, Tiz! Oh, I'm in Ryuki's head now. I want alcohol.
I'm not leaving until you give me answers, so quit messing around. You probably weren't listening to me at Brahmin, so I'll say it again.
No need.
His
Tama
face
told
is
me
so
earlier.
red.
Jin Furue's other half was found, but the body was alive until noon today. You wanna know how? It's simple. Jin's left half flew here. It flew through time from the world 6 years ago.
Have you, been talking to Iris?
What are you talking about? Ryuki, I looked inside your mind.
I know. You synced with me, didn't you?
Who was that person?
That person?
The person who was reaching out to you at the end of the Somnium. Tell me. Something happened 6 years ago that I don't know about. What was it?
No, technically this is still a Somnium. I think.
You really wanna know?
Because they're not actually in an interrogation room right now.
Yeah.
You could be putting yourself in danger.
Game's going really good.
I'm not afraid.
Fine, then I'll tell you. But I'm sure there's no need to explain what happened on February 10th, 6 years ago.
Yeah, I was there, at the studio.
Alright, then I'll start from the part you don't know about. The day after the incident. February 11th.
Maybe. Game lore, yes! Let's do it! Anyone imagines, Chapter 1, Ryuki. Abyss Headquarters, February 11th, Monday, 9:15. Let's just say that the horny jail redeem's been used a lot today already. And yes, I have a horny jail redeem. Date!
What's up, Ryuki?
Mr. Date.
Why are you in that body? That's the wrong body. Tama, what are you doing? What? Yes, about your face.
Is there something on my face?
Well,
it should be exploded.
the face you have now isn't your real face, is it? You got your old body back during the new Cyclops serial killings case, so...
Yeah, well, I decided to have a custom mask made. Everyone knows me by this face.
Oh!
Besides, this one is, more popular with the ladies.
That doesn't explain your voice change, though.
I don't think it makes much of a difference.
Shut up!
Okay. By the way, Jin Fairway didn't have a silicone mask on. I know because I x-rayed it. You have a girlfriend, yes. About the eye patch.
Looks cool, doesn't it? I'm wearing the patch because Iva ran away from home.
What?
That's not the whole story, though, is it, Dante? You tried to watch a VR video of bikini girls splitting watermelons at the beach.
I can't do this anymore. I am done being your partner.
Oh my god.
So Iva leapt out of Dante's eye socket and ended up at my place.
So she's at your house right now?
No, she's working on a top secret mission.
What mission?
If I told you, it wouldn't be top secret.
I saw the news last night.
Thank you.
I talked to Boss earlier too, so I know the gist of what's going on. A corpse suddenly appeared in the middle of a live stream, right? And for some reason, just the right half. Like it traveled through time and space.
Any advice?
Advice? I only give advice when I'm drinking. Shall we?
It's not even noon yet.
Who cares? I'm on vacation.
You're a bad influence, Date.
Well, I'm not.
Come on. My treat, as usual.
I've seen him drunk many times before. Never once have I seen him open his wallet.
No, I'll just handle this myself.
What? Drink with me.
No.
I thought you were on vacation.
Yeah, new labor laws. I'm supposed to be on break.
Then why are you here?
Well, why not? I was bored, so I thought I'd come play darts.
This is supposed to be a place of business. Could you not play around in here?
What? This room is full of things to play with.
For real, it is.
There's a real cozy bar in Omiya I know about. I think you'll like it.
Oh, jeez.
All the bartenders are sexy women, aren't they?
How did you know?
And why Omiya of all places?
You don't know? Saitama is hot right now.
It's warm at this time of year?
That's not what I meant.
Jeez. Saitama is a province located north of Tokyo with a population of around 7 million? Omiya, okay, you know what? I don't care. Senior agent. It's 11:55. Oh, meaning it's time for a break right now. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Fair enough. I'm gonna save. And I'm going to put us to intermission. Let's get back on into it. Hiya, boss. How late were you drinking?
What?
You went to a host club in Kabukicho after the investigation, didn't you?
Who would do such a thing?
I mean, you usually do that.
I went straight home last night. I can't be out drinking every night. My kid would never let me hear the end of it.
You have a kid?
I'm sorry, your kid?
Yeah, my little girl. At least, I think she's a little girl. I didn't spot any dangly bits, so unless she says otherwise.
What?
I had no idea you had a daughter, boss.
Neither did I.
I didn't know either. Why'd you keep that a secret all this time?
It wasn't a secret. No one asked. Yeah, the entire country's been talking about it all day.
Not just Japan, but the whole world. A body sliced in half suddenly appeared in the middle of a broadcast? And then there was that weird QR code, too. I'd be surprised if it didn't go viral.
But how strange. There was a blackout before the corpse appeared, right? So why didn't the stream get cut off?
That's a good point.
It hasn't even been half a day. No new info for you yet. Jin's left half hasn't been found yet either.
Why did his right half burst into flames like that?
We're still looking into it, but I was told they haven't recovered any mechanical or electrical pieces.
So it wasn't a time bomb.
Do you think it could have been spontaneous combustion?
Who knows?
Why are you on her boobs? Her name is Tama. She's a kind of robot known as an AI ball, and right now I suppose her gender is set to female. She's usually nested in my left eye socket and supports me on investigations. She's also my left eye and my partner. Most of my conversations with her are done in my mind. That goes for when she's in my eye socket and when she's out and about like this.
Tama, show me the news.
That's not how you ask for a favor, is it?
I beg of you, Lady Tama.
How about this?
Tama is connected to my brain through a wireless link. What am I looking at? This is how we're able to exchange information when Tama is out of my eye socket. Wait, Tama.
I said news, not nudes.
The heck?
Nice and soft. It feels kind of soothing being here.
Anything to promote office wellness.
Boss!
What are you talking about?
Well then, you won't mind if I join you.
Dante!
I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
I see a stupid-looking man's face. Like this.
Yeah, I'll try.
You'll try? What the hell is that? Why don't you say it like you mean it, asshole? It's your duty to solve this case. This is why you're here, isn't it?
How are you?
It's all right now, because I am here!
Nerd!
Half for all, we are full-time heroes!
Nerd.
Ryuki?
You feeling okay?
Maybe we should have a doctor take a look at you.
That's from, Hero Academia?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
You're trying to convince yourself, aren't you? Poor Ryuki, you're exhausted.
Why are you exhausted? Other than the case.
I got it, Tama. You can close it.
Yep. About the video.
Wanna see it again?
Not really.
No. Thank you.
Saw that video last night and...
What is it, Ryuki?
The QR code on that sign was shown during the live stream, too.
Yeah, quite clearly.
That means it was seen by people around the world.
They say the ViewCube video and the link got several million views.
Wow.
The account is already deleted, but you know how it is. People uploaded copies to other sites almost immediately.
That means the actual number of people who saw it is several times greater.
Anything strange happened since?
What do you mean?
Maybe a bunch of people being sent to the hospital after seeing the video or something.
No, I haven't heard any reports like that so far.
I see.
Like I said, the uploader of the original video is unknown.
Okay then. Tama and I will continue the investigation.
Oh, wait. Before you go, there's one thing I want you to be careful about. Abyss is having issues with the communication network right now. Any data obtained by your AI ball can't be uploaded to the cloud.
Yeah, I can't do any backups right now. I can only save data inside my body's storage.
So we'll be in big trouble if you break.
Yes, any data saved from today on will be lost.
Understood. We'll be careful.
I feel like that's gonna be important.
So, where do you plan on going first?
I thought we'd start by asking around for more info. I haven't been able to talk to the people who were at the scene much yet.
Mizuki, Iris, Moma, Chinpei, and Andy's Komeiji, the host.
Do you have their locations?
Yes, I've obtained each of their locations through the GPS on their smartphones. First, Mizuki is at a place called Matsushita Diner.
No, I don't want to go there.
Ota's place.
I don't want to see
Iris
Ota
seems
again.
to be on the campus of Sekiba High.
Makes sense. She's a student there, after all.
Moma and Chinpei are at the Kumakura office.
Right. The Dragon and Lanterns place.
And finally, Komeiji. He seems to be on the rooftop amusement park at Misatan.
Misatan. That department store in Shinjuku?
Do you want to ride along for the investigation, Mr. Date?
I'm not gonna work on my day off. I'm not that bored.
Bored enough to come here?
There are many types of boredom. This is different.
Well, Ryuki, I'm counting on you.
Right. Leave it to me.
Tama, you take care of Ryuki, okay?
Always.
Okay. Anything use?
How long are you going to keep that here?
Until I get a new boyfriend.
Then it's gonna stay there forever.
Oh, rude.
Date, I'm assigning you to Venezuela.
Ha!
Good luck.
Christmas tree.
You want to hear some juicy gossip? I heard they got transferred to Lemniscate.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Good for them.
Hey, I'm your superior, you know. You should all at least pretend you're interested.
Boy band poster, map.
Ryuki, your heart rate is increasing. Don't tell me. You are imagining a woman's bathhouse, aren't you? Fantasizing about the shiny faucets?
Why would that part be my fantasy?
Soba, restaurant, bags. Lanterns. Balls. Prototype of the AI ball. What? Looks like... So it was a prototype. What? Okay. Shelves. Door. Red lantern. Balloon. Tombstone. Wine bottle. Origami rings. Ribbon. DNA spiral. Chair.
Did you know this doll can talk, Ryuki?
He's my childhood friend.
What? What are you talking about?
It's me, Mario. Nice to meet you.
Right, Mario. That was a very high squeak there, Ryuki.
When I see that ball, it Reminds me of my boyfriend from high school.
Yeah, you seem like the type who'd be into that.
What? Soccer ball. Desk. Boss sitting on the desk.
What's
Working
wrong?
Clock.
You've been staring.
Oh, it's nothing.
Rug.
I found out what that rug actually costs, by the way. Something like 500 million yen.
That's true. I confiscated it from a thief.
Are you allowed to do that?
Okay. Wait, there was something still... Broken clock. Don't like broken clocks. Darts machine. Snowboard.
I haven't been on a board in a while. I wish I could go.
I think you've fallen your ass plenty already.
Coat hanger. Alright, I think that's enough. Let's go to the old stuff. So, let's get Matsushita Diner over with already. Who's that? Random people. Customers, yay.
Man, this sucks. I already talked my jaw off yesterday.
That was with the local detective, right? I haven't heard anything yet.
Big sis, perhaps you should help them?
Big sis?
Ah, that's just what I call Mizuki.
Ah, and
my name is Kizuna. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi, I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department.
Ryuki, right? You were on that quiz show last night.
Shouldn't you be in school?
Today is February 11th, National Foundation Day.
You're never in school.
Oh yeah, it is. So, why are you here?
Why else? To eat some of Ota's cooking. I brought my friend Kizzy with me.
And I appreciate your business.
Not talking to you.
Huh. And?
I mean, Mr. Date is like your foster father, so I thought I'd let you know just in case.
Foster father? I'm the one taking care of him.
That is also true.
I'm paying the rent and utility bills too.
Wait, what?
Oh.
What's your job, girl?
Oh, I know of Mr. Date as well. He is quite close with Iris, so I have the honor of being on friendly terms with him as well.
Girl, I don't know you.
Iris had an offer to appear on the show. So she was asked to bring another talent from Lemniscate, but no one could make it, so I decided to go instead. As the president of Lemniscate, I couldn't just turn it down.
Right, that's right. I forgot that she's now the owner of Lemniscate. That's how she's paying for that.
President? Aren't you 12?
It's a long story. I ended up taking over the
She's
company
basically
after
set
Daddy.
for life.
Sorry, but I don't know anything. I just went on the show like Iris asked, and then a body showed up out of nowhere.
Yeah, I think she's seen enough bodies in her lifetime at this point.
I've heard about Jin Furue, but it's not like I knew him personally. Sorry, I can't really help.
Okay. Are you a student?
I am indeed. How did you know?
Your uniform?
Got a uniform on.
Don't tell me you're a uniform buff, Ryuki. I didn't take you for a pervert.
Not talking to you, Ota.
Kizzy is good friends with Iris and Mame too. Oh, you don't know about Mame, do you? Amame Doi's her full name. She attends Sekuba High like Kizzy and Iris.
Iris and Mame belong to the same dance club as I. It was through them that I was introduced to Big Sis. This is a bit difficult to explain. I just sensed a certain elegance to Mizuki that was characteristic of an older sister.
Is that a compliment?
Tama, how old is Kizuna?
18, same as Iris. They're in their 3rd year, so they're graduating soon.
So she's calling a 12-year-old.
In other words, Mizuki is a whole 6 years younger than Kizuna.
Older than her.
Yes, I most certainly do. However, I am not very good at it.
That's not true. You've even won a dancing competition before.
That was nothing more than a fluke. Iris is a far better dancer. I was watching that quiz show live as well.
I agree, she's sus.
Then, goodness, I couldn't believe it.
Her kindness is suspicious.
That corpse suddenly appeared on the screen. I couldn't sleep last night from the shock of it all. I was worried about Big Sis and Iris as well.
Yeah, you called me a bunch, I remember.
You witnessed the corpse with your own eyes, did you not?
And she's got this really stilted way of speaking, too. That's really kind of weird.
Are you certain you're okay?
I'm totally fine.
Your mental fortitude is admirable.
You sound like Tama. You sound like an AI.
I've been through a lot is all.
She's so formal. I don't trust.
Wow.
Why did you say it like that?
Gah. Tama.
Chef's choice salad.
I guess it's up to luck.
Who's this guy?
Maybe you shouldn't talk to that guy. He seems pretty drunk.
He's drinking non-alcoholic beer.
What do you want, jerk?
I was not aware you could get drunk from non-alcoholic beverages.
You can't. But power of suggestion is a powerful thing. So if you think you're drunk, you act drunk.
Pardon me, but may I ask your name?
No response, he seems depressed. And he could have pre-gamed, yeah.
It's all right now, because I am here!
Ryuki, you nerd.
Young boy.
Knock it off.
Guess he's not doing too good.
Just a customer, I guess? Fine, I'll talk to Ota. I don't want to, but I'll do it. Yeah, but it takes a lot of non-alcoholic beer to actually get drunk. Your name?
Are you Mr. Ota Matsushita?
Oh, you heard of me? Did you talk to Date or something?
Yeah, something like that.
He's linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. That's how I know his name and age.
Ota is 24. 1 year older than you, Ryuki.
Yeah, that's why I'm being polite.
Anyone else work here?
Nah.
Ota handles the cooking, serving, and accounting all by himself.
So wait, they're actually open now?
That's right.
Tama, are there any legal issues with this?
Why would there be? He's 25. Or 24.
Not at all. His mother, Mayumi Matsushita, holds the proper certification for food hygiene.
Mr. Matsushita, can I ask where your mother is?
Probably in the living room back there. I guess she's sitting at the kotatsu watching TV or something.
Do you have a girlfriend?
That came out of nowhere. Of course I have one.
Is it not Iris? Matsushita Diner was closed for a long time. It recently reopened. They get decent customer traffic and make a pretty good amount of money.
You met her yesterday, right? Tessa. A girl named Iris Sagan.
You're actually dating Tessa?
Ota, do you want me to rip your tongue out?
Thank you, Mizuki.
Oh, well, as long as we're on the subject. Are you going out with anyone, Kizzy?
Oh, me? Such relations with gentlemen are completely foreign to me.
Who are you?
Are you into babyface guys that know how to cook?
Ugh, no shame.
Oh, my type is so stereotypical that I am embarrassed to admit it.
She likes twinks.
Someone like Prince Charming.
Called it.
A prince?
I yearn to be a princess. I hope my Prince Charming will appear before me with a glass slipper someday.
That kind of explains the stilted way of talking.
Glass slipper?
Ota? Who is that?
Well, he's a customer. He comes by a lot.
Well, in any case, I have a great affinity for shoes.
Oh my god, shoes.
My admiration of Princess Cinderella partially comes from that, I'm sure. Glass slippers. Isn't that so magical? How lovely it would be to dance in them.
Until you chip it.
Wouldn't it be hard to dance in glass slippers? That is true.
About the incident.
Man, that was crazy! I said it before, but I was watching that stream live. I heard Tessa and Mizuki were gonna be on that show, right? Then that body appeared out of nowhere. Man, I couldn't believe what I saw. Speaking of crazy, that ViewCube video.
You saw it?
No, not the whole thing. Too scary. I saw the one before, though.
The one before?
You don't know? I think it was about half a year ago.
There were multiple videos?
A video similar to that one went viral. Everyone was talking about it online.
Ah, I know of that one as well. The mysterious video known as Bats 490, correct?
What?
Yup. There was some kind of code hidden in it, too.
According to the rumors, whoever deciphers it will learn the secret of the world. Secret of the world? Did a grade schooler come up with that or something?
You're a grade schooler yourself, by the way.
Tell me more about it.
With a bunch of bats flying around. Guess that's where the bats part comes from. I don't know what the 490 means, though.
Were you able to decode it?
No way. I had no idea what it meant.
Well, it's not like solving it would have been a big deal. I'll bet that secret of the world stuff is bogus anyway.
Don't ruin the fantasy, Mizuki.
I'm just telling it like it is. It's just an ARG. It's a game for kids.
ARG means Alternate Reality Game. The Game Master releases mysterious information to the public via the internet, leaflets, posters, stuff like that. Players decode the information to discover a location or objective that moves the game forward. Simply put, an ARG is a fusion of games and real life.
So kind of like what Sea of Thieves is doing right now with the adventure.
Hey, Kizzy,
or the
I want to
mystery.
see you dance. Where did this come from?
I want to see too.
Don't you want to see too, Ryuki?
Oh, yeah.
It's basically a scavenger hunt, yeah.
Oh, I've got to see this.
Then I'll play some music. Just a
Better
sec.
not be that dang song.
Wait, I have not agreed to anything yet.
Don't you dare. Oh! This is new.
Dust and gum on my way to the station. The crowd squeezes out my frustration. And now I'm taking heat in the classroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom. Now I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue on the weekend. I see all of their smiles in their pics online. Wait, why is that making me cry? Oh my Prince Charming, where can I find you? How do I remind you of the dream we share? But dreams are just for dreamers, lonely hearts and schemers. I've got to break the chains of fate on my own. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I have many questions.
Girls across the world, let's wake up and fight. Worlds apart with beating hearts, unite the light through the night. If the boys want to reach us, they'll have to keep up. Without you, I am only half. I need to be home.
Okay, that wasn't nearly as bad as the other one, but I have multiple questions. Why is
I
your
know
heart?
name. You're Kizuna, aren't you?
Why is your backpack a heart?
I heard you introducing yourself earlier. My
Dropkick
name's
this
Lian.
guy.
Lian Twining.
and I'm 22 years old. My father's American, and my mother's Japanese.
Don't care.
So, Kizuna, I want you to marry me.
No, get the heck out. Ota's face.
Huh?
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. My heart feels like a jackhammer, like it's gonna burst out of my chest any second.
Why are you here?
Actually, I got fired yesterday. I didn't feel like doing anything after I woke up this morning. I came here so I could drink my problems away.
That's non-alcoholic beer.
You were drinking non-alcoholic beer.
I can still get drunk off of them, okay?
What job did you get fired from?
I was a bank clerk.
What were you really?
I don't like talking about it, but I was a janitor.
I think that is a noble job.
You're so right! But unfortunately, my job was taken from me. I have zero motivation to do anything now. Hard work just seems so pointless.
And so why in the world would anyone want to marry you?
I dislike people who don't work hard.
All right. I'm hitting up the employment office tomorrow.
This guy has a rather one-track mind.
He doesn't seem all that bad, though.
Joking, right?
Of course this isn't a joke. Kizuna's dance purified my heart. There was so much darkness building inside me. But it felt like I went straight to heaven. I've always wanted to be a pilot since I was little. It was my dream to fly through the sky.
That explains the airplane necklace he's sporting.
Kizuna made that dream come true for me.
Also, I just realized that his tattoo says Danger Zone. Top Gun reference? Really?
Seeing her dance, it was like my soul pierced the heavens and flew into the... So, I've decided. I'm gonna marry her! Won't you marry me, Kizuna?
No.
No, thank you.
Ota's face.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Okay, a guy who can't take the word no. Let me spell it out for you. N-O. No. Nada. Negative. Niet.
No, thank you.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that either.
No, thank you.
Anyway, I won't give up. You'll come around eventually, Kizuna.
And you're going to get my fist shoving your nose up into your brain socket.
My motto is...
Brain socket?
At first you don't succeed.
Brain cavity.
Try and fail again!
What?
I think you mean try again. Now, we haven't obtained much useful information. There's no point in staying here for too long.
Can we beat this guy up?
Yeah, let's go somewhere else.
Or just leave. Doorway to the diner. He's completely out of it. Why don't I have an option to beat him up? Cooking food in the kitchen. I'm just leaving this situation? Can I take her with me and get her out of here? Like, the heck? That's not cool. Multiple crashes on 71? Man, it's just not your time to go to Louisville today, huh? Guess we're going to the gangster's office. Love that music.
Wait, you're the director of that quiz show, Chimpei?
You got a problem with that?
No, but...
I told you, he got out. He's making an honest living as a civilian these days.
Ain't that right, boss?
Stop calling me that. You're not a member of the gang anymore.
Did the resignation go
I
smoothly?
didn't take his finger or anything. We're not doing any of that outdated cutting off your finger deal.
After all, the Kumakuras are a gang with morals.
That sounds like an oxymoron.
Sounds like an oxymoron. Like vegan zombie.
Nice.
Ask Chimpei
Why were you on
about
his
that.
show?
He knows all about it.
About the case?
I'm pissed about the case too. That co-appearance was like a dream come true, and the whole show was ruined.
Ah, right, because you're into Tessa.
I'd love to get my hands on the bastard responsible.
A dream come true?
The boss and Tessa got to...
Shut it!
Got to what?
Anyway, I'd love to help you with your investigation and all, but unfortunately, I don't have any info that might be useful to you.
Do you have any leads?
I don't know what to tell you.
Did you see any suspicious people hanging around the studio, for example?
Suspicious people?
You mean other than MoMA?
Well, I guess the only one who comes to mind is Kameji.
Kameji? You mean...
The host?
Yeah, Andy's Kameji, the host. Supposedly he has connection to the Yakuza. I'm not talking about our group, of course. It's just something I heard at a meeting with the street bosses. Word is he's involved in some dangerous transactions. Though that might not have anything to do with last night.
Okay, so possible gang link. Hi, Jinpei. Why did you leave the group?
My girl has a baby on the way right now.
Aww.
So we decided to get married, but her parents wouldn't approve of it.
That's the best reason to leave a gang.
Said they wouldn't let me have their daughter unless I got out of the business. I agonized over the decision. So much that I could only eat 2 slices of pizza instead of the usual 3.
That's... what?
What a man has to do, what a man has to do, right?
At least you manned up.
So, I made up my mind to talk to the boss about it. But before I could...
Oh, I get it. Then I'll try asking him for you.
And MoMA listened to Iris.
Yep.
What? I didn't have any ulterior motives, so don't get it twisted.
Yeah, you did. Why do you become director of the show?
I actually used to attend a vocational school to learn about film. I wanted to be a porn director. I used the connections I got there to reach out to a production
I'm not
company for
surprised.
online shows. And I was promoted to director right away.
Oh my god.
Supposedly, the last director ran away, so they really needed me to take his place.
Oh my god.
We didn't have enough people. The quiz show needed 3 teams of 2 to answer questions. We tried hard, but couldn't get together that last team. I had no choice but to participate myself, so I invited the boss to go with me.
And MoMA agreed to participate?
Well, you know, it was a request from one of my precious underlings, after all.
I convinced him by saying Tessa would be there too.
Naturally.
Then he agreed right away.
Why did you come back after leaving the group?
I came to say thanks to the boss for yesterday. I was thinking of going to Akiba, and this place is on the way.
Why Akiba?
Well, I need to stop by a maid cafe.
Why?
Maid cafe?
Yeah, it's called Sunfish Pocket.
Oh.
My girlfriend works there.
Wait, do we know her? I think we might know her. Okay. There's... Oh, about the case.
Sorry, but I haven't found anything that might be a lead.
What about the rest of the staff?
They'll probably tell you the same thing.
The detectives from HQ have already questioned the rest of the staff. Your report is uploaded on the database.
Okay.
0 clues. There isn't any information that could help us at all.
What about the other contestants? He was supposed to run for 6 hours straight from 6 till midnight. But it wasn't the same contestants the whole time. They were supposed to swap out every hour. Our appearance was slated for 9 p.m.
I wouldn't know anything about the others. I already turned in the list of contestants to the cops. Why don't you try hitting them up one by one?
The other detectives already took care of that a while back.
Okay.
No clues there either.
Kameji has connections with the Yakuza? Could it be true?
Let's figure that out later. You need to gather intel for now.
Got it. Then let's go somewhere else.
Chairman's desk, crest. But I can't x-ray it. Family altar.
There are a lot of lanterns lined up here.
Maybe MoMA hung them up.
Wait, who's hung? Who?
Phrasing.
Huh?
Moma's hung.
That's not what I said.
A dragon with a gold ball. Kind of like us, Ryuki.
Tama, I swear to God.
I hacked into it.
Of course you did.
There are a ton of videos of salmon laying eggs in there.
I don't...
What?
We all have our own interests.
The heck? Lantern collection. Can that even be considered a kink?
Do, re, mi, so fa.
Locker, window.
Help! I've been flattened!
What?
Did you just hear something?
No, nothing.
Oh, just so you know, that thing's fake. It's not a real tiger.
Tiger running on the floor.
An ashtray in this day and age? How anachronistic is this place? It's like a Yakuza den in here.
Because it is a Yakuza
That's
den.
exactly what it is.
I have many questions about that tiger rug. Permit, statement, general principles, no dating apps allowed. Whiteboard. Month's plans are laid out on the whiteboard. How to go viral on a kick-top workshop. Okay. Partition, door, desk, sorts of things. Lockers. Chair. Door. Phone. I think that's... Oh, keyboard? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. I have many questions. Let's go see Iris. Oh, hey, it's one of the girls from the Sunfish Pocket.
Iris, how are you feeling?
Iris looks cute in her uniform.
Still upset about last night?
I'm okay. I recover pretty quick from these things.
Yeah, you've had to deal with it a lot.
See? I'm bouncing right back. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy bunny!
I'm starting to remember why I didn't like you as a character.
Ryuki, would you mind hitting her with a German suplex?
Later. By the way, you're...
That's Mame. She's one of my best friends. Nice to meet you. My name is Amame Doi. I'm a third year at Sekiba High, and I'm in the same dance club as Iris. I'm a super hyper cutie miracle beauty.
Ryuki, I think we should leave.
Please, let's...
Hold on. So you're the one I heard about. Mizuki and Kizuna told me about you earlier.
Huh. You just pictured me in a leotard, didn't you?
No.
No?
Oh, it's a pervert! Somebody call the police!
I am the police.
Oh, come to think of it. You were on the quiz show last night, weren't you?
I don't know if we did.
Your name started with an R, I think.
I feel like they changed her voice actor as well.
Yeah.
Mr. Rero Taro, was it?
What?
It's Ryuki!
I see. Mr. Ryuki Rerotaro.
Grating my nerves. What's your career path?
Say I'm a part-timer. It's just me and my mom back home, so money's tight. I don't have time to go to college or a specialty school.
But Mommy is so smart! She always has the best grades, even though she doesn't go to class much.
I've been busy with my part-time job and dance practice.
Where do you work?
I work as a mermaid at a gaudy maid cafe called Sunfish Pocket. Mermaids are what they call the maids that work there.
They wear these cute mermaid outfits as they serve the customers? I know because I used to work at Sunfish Pocket a long time ago. Mommy works there at night after dance practice.
Don't tell anyone, but until about 11.
Even when you were 17.
Yes, ever since I was 16.
That's a violation of Article 61 of the Labor Standards Act, though it would be the employer who would be penalized.
I lied to the manager about my age, so according to my profile, I'm 20 years old right now.
That's a bit...
I'm sorry! Please don't arrest me!
Labor law, Article 61 declares you cannot employ anyone younger than 18 from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m.
My family's poor, so I need to keep working.
Okay. Why can I x-ray her?
I know about the incident. I was watching the live stream of that quiz show. I don't think there's anyone from our generation that doesn't know who he is. He's famous for having a sharp tongue. He used to write a bunch of completely lame articles and critiques online. He used to start up stupid internet drama crap on Twitter, too.
Mommy has a pretty sharp tongue herself.
His main job was being the CEO of Music Food. I guess that's like the president of the company? I think I read an article online that said he started the business when he was 22.
But his history before then is shrouded in mystery, and no one knows anything about his childhood, right?
Yeah, he was a pretty mysterious figure.
Mame Doi, they call her Mommy. Music Food is a subscription music service. Focuses on Japanese music, so it's not a widely known service worldwide. But they do have 10... Is that million subscribers? So I'm sure they make a good profit.
Whoa! Mommy turned into a skeleton!
It's an X-ray. Anyway, the girl does have some nice fingers. I'd love to get inside those for a taste of the marrow.
What is wrong
with the hell? Okay, so she's taken care of now. Is class over?
Don't you know today is February 11th? National Foundation Day.
Oh, right. Then why are you at school?
Well, how do I put this? I just felt compelled.
I can only wear this uniform and attend this school for about another month or so.
So I invited Mame, and we just kind of ended up here.
Iris and Amame are third years. They'll be graduating soon.
German suplex.
Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. I boiled a potato and my socks in a sack.
What?
Mr. Ryuki.
Are you okay?
Achievement unlocked, new folk anthem? The song Ryuki just was singing is German soup socks, I think. German soup socks. Why were you on the show?
Mizuki didn't tell you?
She did, but I want to double check, just in case.
The agency I belong to, Lemniscate, received a request for me to appear. They wanted me and one more person to participate as a pair. But we couldn't find anyone with an opening in their schedule. And that's why Mizuki ended up going instead.
Okay. About the incident.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about it. It did feel like some sort of paranormal phenomenon, though.
Paranormal?
Like I mentioned last night, maybe that body teleported here from some other world. The other half could have been absorbed into some other dimension, and that split the body in two.
Speaking of which, there are rumors that people who watched that video and disappeared could have also been swallowed into another dimension.
Wait, there's people who watched it and disappeared? What's that about being swallowed into another dimension?
That QR code video. A similar video went viral about half a year ago.
The Bats 490 video. Supposedly people who saw it suddenly vanished.
Really?
Bats 490. Kizuna mentioned the same thing.
So, they say those who went missing were taken into another dimension.
Did you also see it?
Yes.
So did I.
But you two haven't disappeared.
That's because we haven't decoded it.
There's a code hidden inside Bats 490.
They say the code reveals a specific location.
You have to go there to get taken into another dimension.
Iris.
And the people who decrypted the code all said the same thing before vanishing.
I've learned a secret of the world.
But no one knows what that secret is.
Interesting. Ah!
Genny, I told you to wait for me at the gate, didn't I?
Yeah, but I got here a bit early.
His name is Gen Ishiagane. He's the owner of the fusion restaurant Brahman in Golden Yokocho. Though, I'm sure you already know that.
Yeah, I've been there many times. But why is Gen here?
And why is he wearing that?
Ah, if it isn't Mr. Ryuki. Are you here to investigate that case by any chance?
Yes, I was talking to Iris about it.
I also watched the quiz show last night. Several people I know were on it.
Iris is sitting on a chair.
Leering at an 18-year-old. That's a bit creepy, don't you think?
I was not leering. Iris is just sitting on a chair. I have no further commentary.
Now you're trying too hard.
Well, what do you want me to say?
Without a hint of lecherous intent, I am looking at Iris sitting on a chair. Okay. Why are you here?
I drove here to pick up Amame and Iris. I need them to help out at work tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry, Genny. Something came up.
Oh, I see.
I'm free, though.
Excuse me.
I can still help.
That'd be great.
You two are close with Gen, huh?
Why are you wearing that mask?
Yeah. We're just a big ol' happy threesome.
Phrasing!
That was a weird way to phrase it.
Amame visited Brahman a lot, even back when it was in Yotsuya.
Once it moved to Golden Yokocho, I took Iris there.
You've been to Brahman too, Mr. Ryuki?
Of course. I've been there several times. Mr.
Mr. Date? So you must know Mr. Date too, Genny.
I've known him for a long time. We're so close, we've seen each other's buttholes.
Wow, what a small world.
Who just drops that bit of information?
Is she really going to ignore the butt part?
Thank you, Tama. Were you able to get in easily?
Are you asking because I'm wearing this mask? It was fine. The security for this school is practically non-existent.
That's kind of a bad thing.
There are tons of places on the grounds without any fences or security cameras.
The heck?
So you didn't walk in through the front gate?
I couldn't have, dressed like this. A guard would have stopped me.
There's a reason he always wears the mask. Thank you, exposition! He would scare people if he took it off? I haven't seen him without his mask myself, but that's what he said. So what, you're the Phantom of the Opera? Something he was born with, he got called a monster when he was a kid. I'd like to try his cooking.
You're more than welcome to visit anytime.
Genny's cooking is amazing.
Everything he makes is so good. My tongue could fall right off. Personally, I think his place and Matsushita Diner are competing for the #1 spot.
Come on now, don't compare my restaurant with a place like that. The cooking there was superb when Takiro was still the man behind the chef's knife, but now it's his son Ota running things. He doesn't know the first thing about cooking. His dishes are missing the most important condiment.
Which is...
Well, I think we got enough info here for now. Ryuki, wanna get going?
Sounds good.
I have multiple questions. Teacher's desk.
Teacher, I'll do anything to get an A.
First off, that's inappropriate. Second, it could be a female teacher.
I can get into that too.
Bah!
This is an all-girls school, so obviously there are only female students. So it's not like I don't understand why you'd want to stroke that chair, but...
I do not.
I'm dying inside. window, table, blackboard, lockers. Door. Monitor. It is 12:51. Alright, good point. I'm gonna go ahead and save. And... wait, no. Menu, top, manage. End game and return to title menu? Yes. End game. Hey, this game, guys. Oh my god. This game is a trip. And I'm also now curious. How many times did jail get redeemed? 7 times. Okay. You still haven't moved at all? I'm sorry. That's not fun. Okay, so Tuesday and Thursday will be streams. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'll have stream next Saturday because next Friday I have a lot of medical stuff going on. So because of the fact that Kiddo has a CPAM, because she has a CPAM, I have to go in for a MRI and a fetal echocardiogram, which means the MRI itself is scheduled for 6:30 a.m. in the morning. That's when I have to be there. I have to be there at 6:30. And then I have multiple appointments throughout the day until 2:30 in the afternoon. So I am going to be absolutely exhausted after that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to have the energy to stream on Saturday. I'm going to leave it up in the air. I will probably post on Twitter whether or not I make the decision yes or no, which again you can find via my socials. You can do that by following my Twitter, and I always post whether or not I am able to stream. Dogs. Paul, you get your dad joke bot out of here. We do not have that here. But I will be trying to stream on Tuesday and Thursday. We'll see if Saturday happens or not, but we'll just have to see. I haven't figured out what I want to play for Tuesday or Thursday. I think I'm gonna be leaving Never Alone and Heaven's Vault as just the demos that I did of them and just move on. Unless I'm... Paul, do you remember if I was super close to finishing Never Alone? I don't remember. Because I know that I stopped before we were done. So I'm not sure. But other than that, I'm going to be looking for another game to play during family-friendly streams. So hit me up with suggestions and we'll figure it out. But anyway, that is all from me today. I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed playing the game for you. And when you get to it, have a wonderful rest of your stream. Wonderful rest of your weekend, my lovelies. I'm tired. I'm gonna probably go take a nap after I eat lunch. But stick around after the credits for to join the raid to the next streamer. Have fun, my lovelies. Forgot to do the credits. My bad. No.